Iman Vellani is known for playing Kamala Khan, a teenage superhero and fan of the Avengers, in the Disney Plus miniseries Ms. Marvel. Not only does the role mark her on-screen debut, but the character is also the Marvel Cinematic Universe's first on-screen Muslim superhero. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Iman Vellani. She grew up in Canada but was born in Pakistan. Iman Vellani was born on September 3, 2002 in Karachi, Pakistan. When she was about a year old, her family moved to Canada, where she grew up and attended high school in Markham, Ontario. Initially, she was more interested in the technical side of performing arts and had planned to pursue a career in integrated media at the Ontario College of Art and Design University. However, her path took a turn when she unexpectedly landed the role of Kamala Khan, aka Ms. Marvel, on her final day of high school. She auditioned for Ms. Marvel because of her love for the comics. Iman Vellani was a big fan of Ms. Marvel even before getting the role. She auditioned for Ms. Marvel because of her love for Ms. Marvel and the comics. In fact, her childhood bedroom was filled with Marvel characters, and she once dressed as Ms. Marvel for Halloween. She told Vogue, "I must have been 15 or 16. My grandma and I sewed the Ms. Marvel costume together and I wore it for Halloween. Absolutely no one knew who I was, except my English teacher, who was also a comic book nerd. Everyone thought I was the Flash, which was really annoying. I had to go across the street, buy a Ms. Marvel comic, and carry it with me. But, who's laughing now?" Her audition came through WhatsApp. Her journey to landing the role of Ms. Marvel started when her aunt forwarded a casting call through WhatsApp. She was initially skeptical because it seemed sketchy, but she submitted her headshot and resume. It only felt real when she received a non-disclosure agreement from Disney. However, the casting process was disrupted by the pandemic, with her audition in February 2020 and the Ellis screen test postponed to June. This uncertainty led her to consider university offers while waiting for the part. Luckily, on her last day of high school, she received a call from Marvel boss Kevin Feige confirming that she had secured the role of Ms. Marvel. She couldn't resist gathering memorabilia from the set. Vellani had a blast filming at AvengerCon. She found the set so exciting that during breaks, she would explore and collect various items like posters, t-shirts, hats, sunglasses, mugs, and Funkos. She told Entertainment Weekly, "On my first day, my assistant and I went around taking photos of everything I wanted to steal, and on the last day, when I said bye to people, she put things in bags and we shipped everything home." She is also a film buff. Before becoming famous, Vellani was selected to be part of the Toronto International Film Festival's Next Wave Committee. This group of teenage cinema enthusiasts chooses films from the festival to recommend to younger viewers. At the time, she specifically supported the Georgian queer coming-of-age film And Then We Danced. You can find her honest reviews of various films on her Letterboxd page. She's actually advised on certain character choices in Ms. Marvel. Vellani, who was 17 when she got cast as Kamala Khan in Ms. Marvel, actively contributed to the character's development. She provided input to make Kamala's story realistic and relatable. She wanted to ensure that the portrayal of teenage life in the show felt authentic, drawing from her own perspectives and experiences. She told Vogue, "I talked to them about the types of guys I had crushes on, my favorite teachers, the sort of drama that had happened at my high school. I remember telling them about my guidance counselor and how much I really didn't like him. I think after that, they put in this guidance counselor scene that is a big moment for Kamala." She received a lot of mentorship from Brie Larson. Vellani was initially worried about her first acting role in one of the world's biggest franchises. Fortunately, she found support and guidance from Brie Larson, who plays Captain Marvel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. She told E! News, "Brie actually reached out to me like a week after I got the part. We just talked on video chat for hours, sharing stories." Larson was honest with her, who revealed that it would take an almost superhuman effort in itself to play a lone hero. Vellani told VFX, "You're in this funky costume doing these weird hand things. Brie was telling me that she's gone through the same thing. I was like, great, not alone." She said, "This is normal and you're going to have a lot of body pain." Being part of Ms. Marvel helped her learn and connect more to her own heritage. While working with co-stars Rish Shah and Sagar Sheikh on Ms. Marvel, Vellani discovered a connection to her South Asian roots. They shared experiences about feeling disconnected from their culture while growing up. Vellani, who didn't have many South Asian friends in her childhood, learned more about her ancestry during the filming of the show. She told The Guardian, "Filming the show, I learned so much about my ancestry. That's such a special thing I get to share with the character, and that's because I was working with so many incredible creators who were from a Muslim or Pakistani background." She used too many Iron Man references. In 2008, Robert Downey Jr. brought Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, to the big screen, giving life to the MCU in the process. Iron Man stayed in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for 11 years, and he's undoubtedly one of the characters that fans miss the most. Vellani is a die-hard Iron Man fan, and while her character is more of a Captain Marvel superfan, she tried to bring her favorite hero to the show as much as she could. It got to the point where Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige told her there was too much Iron Man. She's also quoted Tony Stark in multiple interviews and even said she'd pay homage to the Robert Downey Jr.'s character if she were to attend a real Marvel convention. She argues with fans on Reddit anonymously. Unfortunately for fans, Vellani does not have her own Instagram account. She used to have a rarely updated Instagram account, but this was deleted after news of her casting in Ms. Marvel became public. When speaking with Seth Meyers, Vellani made a surprising confession pertaining to her limited social media use. She said, "I'm not present on social media publicly, but I do have a lot of private accounts, especially on Reddit. Just like arguing with people about theories, I'm like, you don't even know what's coming, man. You're so wrong. It's so liberating. You never know who you're talking to on the platform," and Vellani has gone covert numerous times talking with the fans.